Hello everyone and welcome to my new modded Minecraft series. I'm in All the Mods 9 and this series is going to consist of one project that I've been working on for quite a few months now. It is my theme park. Yes, my very own in survival theme park. So this is the entrance. You can see I got my little sign here. Nolo's Amusement Park, work in progress. One thing to note is when I started this, as I built a ride, I went on to the next one and didn't really put that much detail into each ride. So this park does need heavy work of detail. So this video is just going to be a tour. I'm not actually going to build anything. It's just going to be a tour of what I have so far. So here we have the entrance, and then fast block, which is like the fast pass. I just call it fast block because it's Minecraft. Entrance. So we come through. So here we have just some restrooms I built. I threw a bit little toilets and whatnot, sinks. I didn't do any lighting, so that is one task I do have to do. Little like emergency place, like a guest service. All the shops that I built are completely empty. I haven't like detailed or done anything inside. You got a nice fountain right here. Another shop to eat right here. This is going to be the future kid zone, like the kiddie rides and stuff. Haven't done anything there yet. So the first ride I built is right here. Merry-go-round. I know these don't really look like horses, but you get the idea. So on all the flat rides, I have two entrances, so the regular and then the fast block entrance. So you can see the regular one is longer, goes around through there, and of course the fast block entrance is much shorter. And then you have your exits. The one main mod used in this is a create mod. I have it like a switch here, just as you would the ride operator, you know, would come in here, operate the ride and whatnot. So that's how like I have most of them set up. But here we have the swings, another classic. Flip the switch. Not much, but it's still pretty cool. Same thing, the two different entrances, fast block and regular. Then we have a drop tower over here. So you would sit and then flip the switch, and there it goes. It goes up, it holds you there a little bit, and then drops. And then bungees one more time. And then comes to a stop. So that is the drop tower ride. Here we have just like a regular spinny one. Some would call it the wipeout ride. So flip it on here. You have the different seats. And throughout the park I also placed a few benches. So not so much detail, but a little bit, just to give it some, you know, life. So we have benches, vending machines, which are empty at the moment, snacks and drinks, little trash cans near them. So the first coaster I built is a dive coaster. So I have the conductor here. These are automated because the conductor. So as soon as you sit, it'll set off. So I'll sit, and then I'll just hop off so you guys can watch. Oh, and don't mind that, that's just a texture issue I'm dealing with at the moment. So it makes its way to the top, and then just like a dive coaster, it holds you there for just a moment, and then you're off. So this is the very first create coaster I made. Over the top, around the bend. It's not as long as other ones I built, but it is perfect nonetheless. This little bit right here where you go there, and then we come to a small stop at the brake section, and then it rolls back into the station. there you have it. And then you would get off and go through the exit here, brings you under and out through here. The next right here is a classic, the pendulum here. So if we flip this button, there you go. This is one of my favorite ones, just because how it looks. So you got your classic pendulum ride, and then it comes to a halt. When it stops, they're kind of abrupt, but so far that's what Create Mod allows us to do. Here we have a little drink stand. Design is kind of like the straw coming out of a cup. Again, these are just empty. I didn't detail anything inside. I did place trees around just so it's not all bare. So here I have a minecart coaster. This is the Wild Mouse, you know, the tight turns here. Another set of restrooms, another shop that I've yet to make anything of it. And then here we have the Himalaya, or the Music Express, as you guys would know. This one's a little tricky since it's a circle over and over. I have to give the schedule to the operator, and then it'll continuously run, and then I have to take the schedule off to make it stop. But it is one of my favorite. I'm going to showcase this one in a different video. And then here we have the Outlaw, or there's some different names for this ride. This one I am not going to run because I'm having some ghost block issues on this one. And then here's the next coaster I built. Oh yeah, the first one is called Wyvern. That's why I decided to call it. This one is called Slithern. I don't know why. I just think that's cool. You got the trains right here. Get this guy out of here. Sorry, dude. So again, I'm just gonna hop in and then jump out so you guys can see from afar. Again, don't mind the textures. Going around there, and then the drop. This one's a lot of turns. It's slithering like a snake. That's why I called it Slither. On around there. Through the top. Oh, the walk paths. That's a nice scene if you're walking on there. And that goes cut right through here. And then right past the go-kart track I'm about to show in a moment. Under there, through there. So this one's longer than the other one. I think it's one of the longest ones I have so far. And then around here to the end. Little bunny hop at the end. To the brake section. And then back into the station. So yeah, that one is Slithering. Ah yes, the good old balloon ride, hot air balloon ride. So these, I have some rides that consist of 2 switches. So this one's the first one. That's gonna raise it up to the height it needs. And then the other one, that starts the rotation. So your classic hot air balloon ride, that's done. Flip that off and bring them back down. And then here, another shop that's just empty. More vending machines. I have these scattered around. Oh, this is seating for the go-kart track. I got some benches here if you like to sit and watch. Now the go-kart track itself is boats, obviously. So you come, you pick your color, then the lever gets hit, it drops down the ice barriers, and then you go through the track, which goes here, around there, and then the big straightaway, and then the straightaway here, and then the final turn, which you can continue for more or hit inside. And once they all go back in their little concrete squares, this brings the ice back up so they don't go anywhere. Here we have another classic, the Fireball ride. So again, the regular entrance is much longer than the fast block entrance. And then here is just a button. With the way the create bearings are, it has to stop for like a second at least. But you get the gist. That's the best I could come up with, at least. Here I did make a little like seating area, some floral stuff, park benches, like a little chill area. Another empty shop, the fun house, one of my favorites. Alrighty, so I flipped it on. There is no lighting, so I'm just gonna hold a torch with me. So you got your classic, you know, spinny tunnel here. It's pretty trippy when you're actually in it. And then you just follow the way out right here. Whoa, right there. So yeah, I just need to install lights throughout this place. Here, I have some vector maps that absolutely go crazy. Don't mind the zombie. And here I got the piston steppers. Just like, you know, little odd things you would have in a fun house. Here I have a note block with lights. And then here I have trampoline blocks with slime on the ceiling. So you jump once and then you bounce throughout the whole way. And then we go up to the top floor where we have vector plates to come through the colors here. So you just step and it'll bring you, whoa, to a zombie apparently. And then the final thing, the minecart ride on the way down. So we hit the button and bring us to the end. And then we hit this button to send it back up. So yeah, this is another one of my favorite things. Coming over here, we're back at the wipeout. We do have this ride, the surf or the wave ride, some people call it. And then you kind of do the wave, I guess. So that one's pretty cool. I just gotta wait for it to get towards the bottom. Then I can hit stop. Let me wrap back around to the front here. So this is, you can see the Ferris wheel. It looks awesome. This is kind of the main strip so far. So I got these trees with benches, food court that's sort of decorated but not all the way. I'm gonna have gift shops and whatnot. We come down here. This is gonna be the kind of game area. You see this guy wants to play here. So yeah, this is gonna be like the game area. This is one that I did. I don't have any lighting, of course, but this is a bow and arrow one. So I have the arrows here. I'm gonna get some bows somewhere, and then you got your targets and whatnot. And then yeah, just spots for other games. And then an arcade here is empty. I'll put stuff in there eventually. And then here, bumper cars. So you got just the one entrance right here. You got your bumper cars lined up here, which is just boats on ice, of course. This obviously needs lights, add some music and a bunch of stuff. So that's the bumper cars. Then you got the fast block entrance right here. All right, more vending machines. Another classic, teacups. So this is like the kind of design I came up with for the teacups. I think it came out pretty good. 4 colors in each. Again, I'm not going to run this one because I ran into some issues with ghost blocks. Here we have the pirate ship. Another classic here. You got loads of seats. 2 entrances. As you'll also notice, I kind of match the aesthetic of the ride with the line, and then whatever the line is, use it for the same for the ride operator box. So here we hit this. And there's your pirate ship ride. And then it comes to a stop. Now the Ferris wheel. All right, this one took a while, not gonna lie. Your entrance exit. I went with the classic white finish. So this one, we hit this, and there you go. This thing looks awesome. Great views from up here. So yeah, that's the Ferris wheel. Now we come over here. I have just like kind of a random ride. I'm not sure what these were called, but we flip it. It's almost like a magic carpet type thing. And they spin the opposite ways. Now let's backtrack this way. So this one is another one I'm proud of. It is the alien or the Space 2000, the spinning one that you stick against the walls. So we come in here. I did add some lighting in here. This is the closest where I can get to us being against the wall. And then you got the conductor who would sit in there, the ride operator. As it's spinning, because I can't see from out here in there, the speed of the spin is pretty quick, obviously. But I'm gonna stop it and show you the floor going down to kind of mimic when the things go up. So as you're spinning, the floor would go down like so. And it would be kind of like your feet would be dangling. And then that would come back up and the ride would stop. So that's that. And then here I have a little parkour challenge. So you have green easy, yellow medium, red hard, and then you hit the buzzer at the end. Right. Make this final jump here, hit the buzzer, and you win the prize, which I don't have any prizes yet. Here we have the scrambler, the indoor scrambler, which is absolutely filled with mobs right now because I have no lighting. But yeah, I'll show you guys. Ooh, it's loaded. All right, killed everything in here. So yeah, here's just a basic indoor scrambler. Gonna add some like party lights and whatnot. From here, flip it on, and there you have it. More mobs are already spawning. All right, so that's that. Close that back up. Okay, here's another 2-switch one. Again, I don't have a name for most of these rides. The coasters I do, but not really the rides. So this is a 2-switch one. I try to make them like airplanes almost or whatever. And then it flips up on its side. And then you spin sideways. So this one came out really cool. And then we stop the rotation and bring it back down. Down here, another empty shop, another minecart ride that has 2 lift hills. So these are automated, so when you sit, you just hit the button, and I have it set up to where it'll launch one, and then each other one will move up one. So then when that one comes back, it'll have a spot, so you don't have to keep moving minecarts around. Right here, I have a classic slide, you know, the rainbow slides. So you would run all the way up here, and then pick your color. I don't have any mats right now, I just have like to walk on it, and then the vector plates will push you down like so. So that's a neat little ride there. Now we have the first launch coaster that I made. So this is what the train looks like. I think it came out pretty dang good. It's one of my favorites. So I'll sit and get out. So the train design I think came out really good. Whoops, sorry for the lag. So it'll come here, get ready for its launch. I think it's about 5 seconds, yep. And then it's off right along here, right along the go-kart track. And then it shoots up, goes around the bend, back down through this tunnel here I made on the ground a little bit. So this one's shorter just because it's a launch coaster. Sorry for the lag there. And then it comes around here to the brake section and then back in the station. This one is I'm saving this for a separate video. You can't really see it, but I called it the Evolution Rail. It's the first dark ride that I made. It took me quite a little while, but I'm going to save it for another video. More vending machines, another empty shop here. This ride I was very proud of, but again, part of desync issues. I do have to fix this, so I'll save that for another video. This is another old classic, the Condor. So you have seats here. You would sit in there, another 2-switch. This one takes you all the way up. Okay, so yeah, it brings you up to the top, and then the rotation. So it's like the scrambler, but in midair. Then we can stop it and bring it back down. And then we have here another one. I'm sure you've seen this ride with the water underneath, loads of seats. Step here, brings this up to allow people to step in, and then that gets lowered and it spins around, and you kind of get a little wet if you're on the edge there. So then we go ahead and we can end that. We have this one. This one I kind of made up on my own because I was running out of ride ideas at this time. So this one is a 2-switch and then a fast rotation. And then as you're sitting, the walls come up, and then it gets like trippy as you're spinning around, flying by all these colors. So that's just one I kind of made up. And then the walls come back down, and I can stop the ride. And then last but definitely not least is the last coaster I made. It is a racing coaster. So I called it a race line. So here's the blue entrance and the red entrance. So you go through under, and you got both right here. Red line, blue line. And these are completely identical. Let me see if I can start both of them here. All right. They're not exactly lined up. All right. So if I had someone else, it would be timed. But this will do for now. So they go down. This is track everywhere. They go over. They go around here. They cross each other there. And then cross each other again. And then they come around the back. These are just epic views. And then they come around here. Through the bottom. And then they both twist through. And then around the final little bunny hop bumps. And then they both roll back in. So yeah, that's a raceline coaster. This thing, just looking at it, looks absolutely insane. Like, look at this. So yeah, that is, you can see where the path, and I didn't do any excavating. This is where I'm at right now. So we'll get a quick run back through. Go-kart track, all the rides and whatnot. I got some trees planted. But there's still a lot to do. Oh my god, the rain. So yeah, that is where my theme park is at. You can see on the map here, it looks absolutely insane. You got the coaster tracks, you can see all the supports. You got the rides, dark rides, you got the go-kart track, even the little checkered patterns there. So my plan is to even have a different theme section. So this is like the, you know, your general style, I guess, like the regular one. And then I'm gonna have somewhere back here, I think I'm gonna have a western area, and then somewhere over here a sci-fi area, or like a futuristic area. And then here it's going to be the kid zone. It won't be that big, but it'll take up a little good chunk of there. The next video is definitely going to be lighting. Definitely I have to get some lamp posts throughout here, and maybe some of the rides or the dark areas like this, to try to at least get these mob spawns down, and just so it can be lit so we can see at night. That'll be the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. This took, I'd say, probably like 4 or 5 months of on and off working. I think it came out really good so far, and I have a load of more ideas. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas or any criticism, let me know in the comments. Wow, look, you can see the track in the distance there. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.